And welcome into another episode of Dan Tony Sports. My name is Dan Snyder, joined tonight by our quarantine crew, Week 2. I got Dan O'Shea, Tony Casper, Dan Beebe. Gentlemen, how are you all doing tonight?
I'm good. I am ready to go.
That is good to hear because we're going to do, because we have a pretty stacked show. We're going to start by talking a little bit of NBA. Yes, we know nobody's playing professional basketball right now, but that doesn't mean there isn't basketball to watch. And we're going to talk NFL draft. The draft is about 4 weeks away. So we're going to break down 2 divisions each week leading up to draft day. This week, we've decided to go with the NFC East and the AFC East. So let's start talking basketball. Did you guys see that there's going to be a 16-team NBA 2K20 tournament being played by NBA players?
You can thank NASCAR for that.
Yeah, NASCAR.
That's probably true.
NASCAR started doing their what do they call it? iRacing series? Yeah. Started doing their iRacing series, and now the NBA is following suit. Before we start talking about who's actually going to be playing, is this something you'd like to see expand to other sports? Would you like to see like a FIFA tournament? Would you like to see a Madden tournament, something like that?
Hell yeah. I'd be fine with that.
It's certainly a possibility the way that things are going. Now, BB, when they did this for NASCAR, was it the drivers that were playing in it?
Yeah, so basically what happened is there was like 4 drivers that started doing this on Twitch for 1 week, and they called like the replacement series. Did a 100-lap race, and all of a sudden, like, people said, geez, that's pretty cool. So then, like, literally what was going to be on, FS1 Fox caught wind of it. They said, hey, well, all you guys get involved in this, and more or less, as we now have a series.
Well, I mean, it's a good idea considering the times that we're in. Like, I'm not against the NBA doing something or players doing something to try and engage the audience in a time that, I mean, NHL players, I feel, would be 100% down to do NHL tournaments because I'm sure that all of them play the NHL games. And, I mean, as long as you're good at 2K, I mean, make it interesting. And I wouldn't be against watching players trash talk over a video game.
Exactly. I think that's going to be the most intriguing, most fun part of the entire thing is to hear Kevin Durant talk shit to Derek Jones Jr. in their first-round matchup.
I gotta imagine they're pretty good at it, too, because I know a lot of them, like, play it, when they're in the off-season or just hanging out on the road. I know a ton of them play NBA. I know a lot of them also play other, even competitive games like League of Legends and Dota. So I'm interested to see if there's, like, if some of these stars are, like, really bad and some of these, like, less than stars are, like, really good. Flip the script a little bit.
I mean, there is gamers that we know of that are in the league. Like, I believe Gordon Hayward's a big gamer in the NBA. I think that there's a considerable number of players that are probably really big gamers. I mean, watch any episode of Hard Knocks and half the players care about their Madden rating saying that it's too low.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't there to witness this, but the group that I play NBA 2K with, you guys remember Scott and Brett and them. So they were in the neighborhood, if you're familiar with 2K, playing in the neighborhood, and Markelle Fultz was there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. So
that's pretty legit. Could he shoot in the game?
I asked that question, never got an answer. And
just kept shooting, just kept tapping X instead of holding it for, a second and a half.
Yeah,
Kept looking.
I don't remember who it was, but when I went into spin my daily spin, there was some rapper in there. I don't remember who it was. I'd never heard of them before, but they had the little symbol above their head that they were someone famous. So it happens. I've seen a couple, and a couple of college football players I've seen in as well.
The NFL one starts, Friday night, they said? They're doing the Invitational.
Are they?
Yeah. Madden's doing one, I think it's like Juju Smith, and like a few guys are starting it.
You know what would be an interesting concept is if players want to be involved with online gaming and stuff and interact with fans, so why not try and raffle off games playing against some of the athletes that want to play games against people?
I mean, you have guys like Juju who are giving it away for free. Right,
but I mean, Juju is a notorious gamer. I mean, he's
giving it away for free. He's a bad hoe.
Yeah,
What's that?
I said giving it away for free. What a bad hoe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, raffle it off. Maybe you give the money to fucking your local hospital that could probably fucking right now.
That's what I was about to say. Charity for fucking, COVID.
Fucking
support.
kids missing out on meals because schools are closed. Something. I mean, there's good that could come from if you guys are going to be playing a video game. Yeah, it's interesting to people who want to watch, athletes, I guess, play a game where you're not I have yet to play any video game where, unless it's like a season that anybody's ever gotten injured in.
Yeah. Well, I do know the winner of the tournament is going to get to choose where a $100,000 donation goes.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
So
100% should be the case. Who's putting up the money? Do anybody know?
the NBA, I think.
No, all right. Well, I mean, it's kind of the least they can fucking do.
But probably not really the NBA. It's probably coming from some sponsor through the NBA. That's my guess. But no, it would be fun to get on and run a game against Kevin Durant. So he's one of the guys who are in the game. So let's just go through the tournament really quickly. So the first matchup, the 1 versus 16, as we said, Kevin Durant versus Derrick Jones Jr.
Versus who?
Derrick Jones Jr.
Okay.
The 2 seed Trae Young takes on the 15 Harrison Barnes.
Do they have to play as their teams?
So from what I understand, they submit to whoever's organizing this a list of 6 or 8 teams, and then they get to choose. Then the organizer chooses what teams they can play as. And they can only use each team once. So let's say Kevin Durant moves on to the Elite 8, and he plays as the Nets. All right. So then he has to play as a different team in the Elite 8. So let's say he goes with the Warriors. So then when he gets to the Final Four, he has to choose, we'll say, the Thunder. And when he gets to the finals, he'll choose, we'll say, the Knicks, which he should have anyways. But but yeah, so they can only use each team once. But
okay, all right. So run down the teams again, you can continue where you were after Trae Young.
Yeah, Trae Young and Harrison Barnes is the 2 versus 15 matchup. The 3-14 is Hassan Whiteside the 3, Patrick Beverly the 14, which I don't fucking get. Hassan Whiteside's not that good. But anyways, the 4 versus 13 is Spider Mitchell taking on Rui Hachimura. Fun fact, in my 2K20 season, with the guy that I created, I blocked him 14 times in the Rising Stars Challenge. So
that's freaking hilarious.
The 5 seed is Devin Booker, and he'll be taking on the 12 seed Michael Porter Jr. The 6 seed is Andre Drummond, and he plays DeMarcus Cousins.
Booker's a gamer, I think.
Yeah.
I think he is. Although I can see Drummond and Cousins both being gamers as well.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell else is Cousins doing every time he fucking gets injured for the season?
Exactly.
True.
Exactly. The 7 seed is Zach LaVine, and he takes on the 10 seed DeAndre Ayton. And then the number 9 or the 8 seed is Montrezl Harrell.
Nice.
And the 9 seed.
LaVine plays defense in 2K, or
What was that?
I said, do you think LaVine plays defense in 2K?
No.
No.
And
It doesn't realize, though. I wonder if, like, you know.
Also, the CPU. Just let the computer do it.
The 9 seed finishing out the list of players is Domantas Sabonis.
All right. Well, I don't know how much the seeding really matters, to be honest with you. I mean, what did they judge the seeding on? Just
Players are seeded by 2K rating, followed by tenure in league.
okay.
So if
all
two-
right. Well, I mean, I guess I understand that because none of that translates into being viable when you put the sticks in somebody's hands. Like,
Exactly. They just had to do it some way to just, like, I don't know, make it, like, seem hype. You know, bigger stars versus smaller stars to start, and then, you know, who knows? I'm
Honestly,
feeling these bigger stars aren't going to be the best.
honestly, I'd rather see them do a 30-team event and, you know, one player from each team rep their team.
Yeah.
Play like a 10-game season, and then go to the playoffs.
Yeah, racing, you get to reset your car like 3 times, like if you crash.
Yeah,
So really, the rankings really don't matter.
right.
Mm.
But this is going to be fun. I'm excited to watch this, especially if we can hear people like talk shit, because I definitely want to hear what DeMarcus Cousins has to say.
well, I think they're going to have to be a selling feature of the whole. If you're going to do this thing, you want to watch players talk trash over a.
You gotta be careful, though, man. Some evil comes out when you're getting defensive.
Oh man, do you guys play 2K?
I played last year's 2K. I haven't played this year's, but I'm very familiar with 2K.
I played, I think 19, and I decided I wasn't going to buy another 2K because it's just all microtransactions.
It's the bane of video games at this point in general,
Yeah, I haven't bought any VC at all, and my guy's up to a 96.
Yeah, it takes forever. It's so stupid. Like, I don't mind if, like, you're doing transactions for, like, skins and stuff that doesn't pertain to gameplay. But when you can just buy your character to be better, or otherwise you have to grind for, like, hours upon hours upon hours, it's a bad model.
I mean,
that's complete horseshit. I mean, but I get why games do it, because people are going to buy the stuff that will make them better. Like, for instance, me and Chuckles had the Madden this year, and we had the Ultimate Team, and literally not a single dollar spent, but our team's an overall 89. 90 now.
Honestly, grinding is what I like.
Yeah, but it gets to a
I don't mind grinding if everyone has to grind, but when other assholes can just buy, you know, whatever they want, then it just feels pointless.
Yeah, but then you run into those situations where you buy, like, this asshole's upgraded his team because he bought it, and then you get onto the field, and all of a sudden you're running up the score on him by 47.
Yeah,
because he doesn't want to actually play the game.
That's the thing. Like, they can buy all the VC they want, and they can put their attributes all the way up. But even with attributes, if you don't have the right badges on, and you have to earn the badges, they're not just given. Like, you'd get fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's true.